This is an Ernest Space production.
Welcome to the Ernest Space Show with Anthony Ernest. New episodes Thursdays on all streaming platforms.
Yo, hey, what's good, everybody? My name is Anthony Ernest, and this is my Ernest Space. Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Ernest Space. Yes, the very first episode of the Ernest Space. Y'all, I could get emotional.
You're what, baby?
I'm laughing.
You're just laughing? Oh, are you okay?
Seriously, I've been wanting to do this show for a few years now. The very first recorded episode that I ever tried happened in 2023. Yeah, 2023 was the first concept for the Ernest Space. At the time, I wasn't ready. At the time, I was overthinking it, and I just wanted everything to be perfect from the jump. And that's not what I'm searching for right now. I just want to connect with you, the listener. Hopefully you can get to know me in a different way for the people that don't know me personally. Also, we're going to just get into some stuff, okay? We're going to get into some shenanigans, all right? We're going to be talking about hot topics, the news, things are going on. A lot of things are going on. So we're going to talk about it. As well, music is the center of everything for me. So this podcast has to also involve music. So we're going to talk about it. Actually, speaking of music, the first topic today we're going to be talking about is Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown dropped a new album called Brown. And, you know, Chris Brown is not a stranger to controversy at all. So,
if you're not my fan, I don't want you to listen to my shit. Go listen to motherfucking Zara Larsson or somebody. Fuck me.
We're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about all the things surrounding him and that album. Yeah. So, if you're ready for this, we're in this together. All right. This is new for me. As I keep going and, you know, we develop the show together, it will get better. I will be more comfortable with the mic and with doing this. So don't give up on me.
Thanks for watching the Ernest Space Show. Help us grow by giving us a like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share the video with your audience. All right, let's head back to the show.
So Chris Brown came up with an album was entitled Brown, after his last name, of course. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I got to number 10 on the album, and that is where I completely stopped. The album has 27 songs. And I don't know, like, it felt like 27 songs that he has been writing or has worked with people over the years since he's been doing this. And I don't know, it wasn't for me. There's been a lot of R&B albums this year that came out. Look at Kehlani's album, Duran Bernard. I mean, those albums are fucking fantastic. Very cohesive. Really shows growth. Because if you listen to their previous projects, some of them I love. Okay? You can tell that they are in a new space and they're growing. This album for Chris Brown felt like a Chris Brown album that was just a bit too long. It was just a bit too long. I think it could have stopped at maybe 13, 14 songs. And just call it a day, you know? Pitchfork went ahead and rated the album a 1.3. That's not good at all. And I feel like it's unfair. I don't think the album is worth a 1.3. That is ridiculous. That is one of the lowest scores for an album, since the decade started, since 2020. I don't think that's fair. But, you know, people hold their own reservations about Chris Brown. So, you know, yeah. Let's talk about Chris Brown versus Zara Larsson real quick, because I don't fully understand it. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if Zara Larsson met him previously or they had a brief interaction somehow, but Zara Larsson does not like a bone in Chris Brown's ass. And it's clear. Okay, she called him whack about a decade ago. She was playing a game at an interview. It was a swipe Tinder game. And she said, hell no, when Chris Brown's music came up. And most recently, she doubled down on it all. And she was just like, yeah, he's not a good person, basically. She does not like him.
Hi. There's so many artists I have blocked on Spotify. And all of them are like abusers. You certainly wouldn't find like a Chris Brown song.
Chris Brown obviously got wind of that, and yeah, here we are.
Team Breezy. I know people want me to get on here and, you know, say some sad shit, but fuck that. We kicking their ass, goddammit. We ain't letting up. I'ma keep my foot on their neck, and we ain't stopping. You hear me? We doing this motherfucker tour. More shit to come. I'm not gonna tell you what's more to come, but it's coming at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what these niggas is talking about. I know exactly who my fans is, and I know exactly who hearing this album. If you not my fan, I don't want you to listen to my shit. Go listen to motherfucking Zara Larsson or somebody. Fuck me.
Look, I'ma just say this. Chris Brown is not having the greatest time right now, I bet. I mean, between an album coming out that's not doing the greatest, bad reviews, Zara Larsson, who is popping right now, and all her stans coming to you, attacking you over, you know, the love of their stan mother. And to put a cherry on top, somebody went to Chris Brown's home and tried to set it on fire. Somebody tried to invade Chris Brown's home and set it on fire. And when they got arrested, after they were released, they went back to his home in less than 24 hours to finish the job. I don't know, but whatever it is, that's crazy. It's all a bit too much. Chris, I don't know what you got going on, dude, but like, damn, you need to change. Something needs to change. It's not looking good. Anyway. Well, we have reached the end of the very first episode of the Ernest Space. Yeah, my gosh, it has been a great time sitting here, recording, talking to you, just building this thing as we go. I'm optimistic about what this is going to turn out to be. Every episode is going to get bigger and better, so please stick with me. Next Thursday, the Ernest Space returns. All right, hosted by yours truly, Anthony Ernest. Listen to my new song, Pimp, P-I-M-P, on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that you listen to your music. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.
I've been stuck in my head. Can someone save me? Oh, from myself. Oh, pimp. Yeah, I gotta act pimp, but that's just people